morning, beautiful people of FC Barcelona. My name is Jean, and yes, this is my real voice. And I just wanted to apologize to everybody. This is the reason I haven't been uploading for the last 2 to 3 weeks. I finally got the equipment where I can use my own voice, as well as some equipment where I can maybe show you on the picture and stop using robots and everything like that. I wanted to firstly thank you guys for supporting me throughout this journey. I started this channel last year in November, and it's been a wild ride, but finally I can use my own voice, and this is me. In the future I'm planning on making a video explaining who I am, so please, I think it's going to be before the start of the season, so I want everybody to please make sure they do subscribe. And thank you for the subscribers, man. Thank you for the guys that has been commenting on the videos and liking and subscribing. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. You won't know how much you guys mean to me, and I do read every comment. I do look at everything that you guys say, and you guys wanted me to use my own voice, and finally here it is. I just wanted to encourage you guys that don't let anything stand in your way. You can achieve something if you put your mind on it. And thank you guys. Please do continue subscribing if you're new around here, and please make sure you hit that like button and also that notification bell so that you can be notified when every time we post a video. And usually we post videos within 48 hours every time that Barcelona plays, right? So it's within 2 days we will be able to post that tactical analysis. And in today's video we're going to talk about 5 main components of Xavi's game plan. 5-1, and the first one is shape. Xavi is really, when it comes to shape, Xavi is really about positional play, and I think that comes from him being a player himself. He's all about playing in a position, playing in a shape and a structure. And this picture we have over here, this is the best example I can give you guys of us as a team when it comes to a shape, right? So this is what we do. So first of all, you have the wingers, which is really wide, which in this case is Ferran Torres coming a little bit narrow because the ball is actually on the other side of the pitch. You have your number 9 who can make runs in behind, but I've noticed that Xavi wants this number 9 to also be able to drop off into the space over here as a false 9. So Xavi don't want to play with a number 9 or a false 9. He wants the player that plays up front. He wants him to be able to do both, to be able to run in behind as well as dropping off as a false 9. Now over here you can see we have the inverted. This is actually Ousmane Dembele, right? So that has to be Dani Alves. So even though the winger drops off over here, Xavi still wants the width on the other side. And the reason he's dropping off, I don't know if you noticed that Sevilla is actually playing 3-4-3 with a diamond, right? So he's 1, 2, 3, 4 players. So this is why Ousmane Dembele has dropped off not dropped off, has inverted into midfield. If Ousmane actually stayed over on the touchline and stayed wide, you would have either seen Dani Alves coming through here into the midfield, or you would have seen Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang coming into midfield, right? So now you can see Aubameyang is making a run in behind because the midfield is covered already. It's 4, right? So this is why Ousmane actually is now in midfield, and you can see Pedri arriving here. So you can also see that he's drawing 2 players actually here, so it's making up 5 now. So Ousmane is really good, and Xavi knows how to use him, right? So shape is a really important thing. You will see also that either Frenkie here or Pedri always are close to Sergio Busquets. The reason for that is Sergio Busquets is not young anymore, right? So that is why Xavi wants one of these two to always be close to him so that he can distribute the ball to him. And you will also see in our games that Pedri and the other free 8, which is whether it's Gavi or Frenkie de Jong, they will also not be far away from each other either, So that is the shape that Xavi wants his team to be in, to be close to each other, form these triangles or diamonds, whatever it may be, and so be close to Sergio Busquets at the same time, because he can't cover that distance, right? And this is the same theme that you've seen Xavi playing himself. He played in this system. So this is the shape that Xavi wants his team to be in. Another new thing that Xavi has been doing is the inverted winger. This is why you see Jordi Alba, or sometimes you see them both. You see Dani Alves in this position over here. That is when Ousmane will be on the wing over there. And then this is the reason for this is so that Sergio Busquets can be higher up the pitch, because I'm sure you guys have noticed that many teams actually wants to pressure Sergio Busquets and close him down. So Xavi wants him higher than the pitch, higher up the pitch. In comparison to what Ronald Koeman has been doing, Ronald Koeman actually wants Sergio Busquets to be in between the centre backs, and that is why the build-up slowed down heavily, you know. So yeah, so this is the shape that Xavi wants. He's quite big when it comes to shape and all of those kind of things, right? The second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is that what I've been saying about Pedri just now and Frenkie de Jong. Many times when teams want to close down Sergio Busquets, Xavi wants his free eights to always help in the build-up. I'm sorry for the quality of this picture, but this is actually Pedri and he is Frenkie de Jong, right? So now you will actually see that this is Jordi Alba, right? And that is Ferran Torres. Or no, I think this is Ferran and that's Jordi, right? So Ferran is inverting because they want to overload that one side, all right? So now you will actually see Xavi always wants these guys to be next to Sergio in order to help him in the build-up, because that is when teams actually close him down, right? So now you will see the other free eight. No, this is Gavi. So the other free eight will actually be higher up the pitch, in between the lines. So in between the lines means playing behind the line of defense or attackers, right? So this is the space in between the lines. It would have actually been nice if Aubameyang didn't run in behind here, if he actually dropped off, and then he could have played a 1-2 with either Jordi Alba, or he could have played a 1-2 with Gavi. So this is dropping off next to Sergio when they close him down is actually a key component, because that is what puts teams out of position, what allows the other players actually to be in between the lines. So the free eights needs to drop off when necessary. That is really important in Xavi's game plan. Let's move over to the next one. Xavi is quite big when it comes to overloads on one side of the pitch, right? This is the game against Napoli where Barcelona won, I think 4-2, and this was really important. This win, it was a morale booster, and I think this is one of the games where we started scoring 4 or more goals in each of the games as time went by. So you can see over here we have Pedri, this is Sergio, that is Alba. No, this is Alba. I'm sorry guys, the quality of these pictures are really bad at the moment, right? This is Ferran, and that is Frenkie de Jong. Xavi wants to have diamonds and triangles on either side. This is where the tiki-taka comes into play, right? So now you can see in this triangle you have at least 2 or 3 guys, right? So Barcelona has one or two extra men on either side, and this is tiki-taka at its best, right? Xavi wants his players to be more than the opposition. Wherever Barcelona is on the pitch, Xavi wants his men to be more than the opposition, and this is quite big when you want to have possession, right? Xavi wants his and this is the same with Pep Guardiola, and I've seen Mikel Arteta doing the same at Arsenal, having more players in each phase of the game than your opposition does. So Lorenzo, Insigne, and all of these guys, they are actually outnumbered here. Barcelona has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, where Napoli only has the 1, 2, 3. So overloads on either sides is really important in Xavi's game plan, having at least 1 or 2 more players in a specific area than your opposition, which goes a long way, as I mentioned, goes a long way. And to even make this worse, Xavi will even add the next one, which is the false 9. So over here you can see there's nobody even in this diamond over here, right? That is made possible because of the false 9. And now do you see Gavi actually making a run in behind here so that he can exploit the space at the back over here? So this is what the false 9 does, right? This is overloading the midfield, being available. And Aubameyang actually received this pass from Eric Garcia straight into him. And now you will see them running in behind the defense. What would have been nice if Pedri was actually positioned over here in this area, so that you can see the space that is available for him in this region. So he would have easily made a seamless transition into the back behind the backline here, because they have 5 players over here. All right. And yeah, so FalseNine is also really important when it comes to Xavi's game plan, because that guy is about his FalseNine like nothing else, right? It's really important, overloading, making an extra guy. We just talked about having more players in their position, so the FalseNine is a part of that. So the main thing Xavi has been talking about, and guys, excuse me for the quality of this picture, is the width. You can see over here is Ousmane Dembele stationed. Look how wide it is. These players are all stretched now, and that is all because of the width, right? And guys, width goes a long way. You know, you see Pep Guardiola doing it, you see Jurgen Klopp having Mane and Salah wide, and this is actually what stretches the opposition. Now look, for instance, this guy over here can't go back and actually defend him. He needs to keep shape, right? If he is stationed in this position, then someone like Dani Alves can easily run into the to the region over here, should he have been back there. So he needs to stay here now. And this is the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Xavi wants to create situations where that it doesn't matter what your opposition does, it will always benefit Barcelona, like in the example over here. If this guy stays back and defend Ousmane Dembele, it's gonna create space for Alves. Like in the situation right now, he's keeping shape, it creates space over there for somebody else to run into. So Xavi I believe in Xavi, guys. I don't know about you, but I believe in Xavi. I think this guy can actually create something, achieve something. Now that will be then all from my side. I want to again thank all of you guys for supporting the channel. It's really been amazing what you guys have done for me, and I will be forever grateful for you guys, and I will always make it my job to actually serve you as a fan base. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do subscribe if you haven't, and from my side, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.